Everybody should be protecting the forests that we have on our planet. Hi, my name is Miguel Tenorio. I am the chairman and founder of the Conserve Natural Forests Foundation here in Thailand. It's obvious that changes are happening. I do believe that us humans are part of this problem. Climate change, carbon emissions, global warming. So yeah, you plant trees, trees sequester carbon dioxide and release oxygen that we all need to breathe. I just wanted to plant a few trees, and now it's turned into the largest independent tree planting organization in Thailand. Last year alone, we planted 335,000 trees. It's kind of like we just help nature a little bit, and then nature kind of knows how to fix itself. You know, seed dispersal is happening. You see indicator species all over this place. Very different to what it was before. We have an elephant living here. It's a very big area, but she helps a lot with the work that we're doing. One, her poop is fantastic fertilizer, so we use that for the tree nursery. And then when, for example, it's mango season and we bring a truck full of mangoes, she'll eat all the mangoes, and a week later, in her poop, the trees, mango trees are this size. After 1 week, it's incredible.
We have a lot of big problems, but local people are not really aware yet that what's happening here. We cannot just go and teaching them, but we try to make and show them how we do it here and how it works. We like to bring the kids here, and then they can learn with our project, learn how to plant the tree. We can give them some idea that what's happening with our world now.
We just returned from the south and we had our seagrass planting event. Seagrass can sequester 35 to 40 times more carbon than tropical forest. Mangroves create a little hub for so much wildlife. Like some people will say it's the nursery of the reefs. They're very useful. They can even help stopping tsunamis, for example, in south of Thailand. But then what's also very interesting is that mangroves can sequester about 4 times as much carbon as tropical forests. So when it comes to combating climate change, planting mangroves is very, very special, which is why we do it. The basic method that we're using is the framework species method with FORRU, who you know these guys, Dr. Elliott.
My name is Steve Elliott and I work for the Forest Restoration Research Unit of Chiang Mai University in northern Thailand. The primary aim of the unit is to perform research to determine how to put back natural forest ecosystems where they have been destroyed. The framework species method is specific for the restoration of tropical forest ecosystems. Now, in any tropical forest ecosystem, you will have hundreds of different tree species, and it's not really practical to go out and collect seeds of all of them and grow them all in the nursery and then plant all of them in the forest. So you have to be a bit selective. So how do you select the trees to plant for the forest restoration?
We introduced about 25 to 30 native species, include the pioneer and climax species. The pioneer is a fast-growing tree and climax is a slow-growing tree, so we mix them together and we plant about 3,000 trees per hectare to increase the seed dispersal and more to come in, and then they will be the planter of the forest in the future.
Within about 6 to 8 years, we may have more than 100 tree species growing as seedlings, mostly from seeds that are brought in by the animals. We have found in our experiments that the carbon levels in the forest return to levels similar to the original forest in about 20 to 25 years. If it was possible to monetize that carbon with the carbon credit system, what we have found is that farmers would actually make a lot more money at current prices by marketing the carbon than by growing corn. I see carbon as great potential to solve economic and social and health problems and ecological problems in the region. So if there was one thing that I'd like to urge the government to do is to really look into the idea of having a Thailand carbon credit market. Right from the beginning of the project, we have run research in parallel with education. We do education at all levels, from school children and their teachers to NGO officers who are getting involved in restoration. Little things like that, and it all builds up into an ecologically based system for restoration for whatever forest type you are working with.